Welcome to YOUCANIC. In this video we're going to show you how to troubleshoot an Audi if the cruise control is not working. So your cruise control switch is in the steering column, and if it's not working when you try to engage it, it could be a number of reasons, and it's a steering wheel control module is what kind of monitors the whole cruise control. We're going to take a look at that using the YOUCANIC scanner. So what you need to do is you can plug the YOUCANIC scanner into the OBD2 port under the dashboard, and once the scanner is plugged in under the dashboard, you're going to turn it on and you see a screen like this. Then go to Diagnostics, and then here we select Audi, and then you can do manual selection where you just scroll down and try to find your model. There's a lot of Audi models, so the quickest thing is Smart VIN. Now, Smart VIN works about 90% of the time. There's cases where Smart VIN might not pick the VIN number. In that case, you need to go to manual selection. And then here, this is a US model with a 3.0 turbo engine. We'll press OK. And we'll go to Diagnostics and go to Control Modules. And then here, we need to scroll down. We are looking for a steering control module, steering wheel control system, this right here, 16. Select that. So once the scanner is connected to the control module, then you're going to see a menu like this. Here we can read the full codes and we can see why the cruise control is not working. You can see cruise control switch is defective, and this is what we were looking at earlier. That's the cruise control module there. But here's a cruise control switch. This is on an Audi A4. That's a Audi TT, for example. If you go back to the scanner, we can see the fault code is active, so that means you cannot clear this. If you come back here and try to clear this code, you need to replace that switch. And once you do that, you can come back and hit clear codes, and that will clear the code. If we try to clear it now, that code, it will not clear, or it will come back even if it does clear. So after you start the car, use a couple of times, the next time you use that cruise control switch, that fault code is going to get triggered again. So there's live data as well. You can go to custom list. This is good for troubleshooting. You can look at live data here. So if you suspect that this turn signal switch or something like that does not work and you want to test it, and the steering wheel buttons, then you can come here and you can see not operated. It says not operated. So if you turn the blinker on, you'll see that this will change to operated, and the same for this other one. It just says not operated because they're not turned on. If you press the horn on, it'll say operated, and you can see all the different data that's being monitored in live real-time data. So the temperature inside the cabin and heated seats and so on. So this is good for troubleshooting, not just the cruise control, but anything on that steering wheel, steering column. And down, if we go back here, we're still in the steering wheel control module, and we go to active test. You can actually do things like turn on the heated steering, for example, and so on. Now, one thing to keep in mind, if we go back here, we're back at the home for the steering wheel control module. But if you go back one more, where you can select all the different control modules, if you hit this steering wheel control system and you get no communication, like watch this car does not have Distronic, for example, adaptive cruise control, so you're gonna get no communication error like we do here in this case, and that means that the module is not getting power, it's not turned on, and the fuse might be blown, you might have water damage, and so on. So to help you, I'll show you a quick picture of what this module looks like that we're connected at. So you can see this is a picture for the steering wheel control module or control system. This is what you would suspect is the issue, or maybe the fuse or the wires to it are the issue, but if you get no communication or error code when you try to read the codes from it and look at some of the data we looked at. And that's all. Thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.